All right, perfect. Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's time for cards. I am starting early so that I can fit in a pair of these today. So, if you're wondering why, it's 5 o'clock and I'm streaming because I wanted to do two drafts instead of one. Um, so there'll still be, draft two will probably be starting around 7. So you just get an extra draft for early and for the VOD. So So let's quick take a look at what today's draft format is. It's listed as Chaos Draft Masters, which from that title sounds like, this, from what it was listed on the list a couple weeks back, this was a Chaos Draft format where all of the packs are Masters packs. Now, I need to find the full list because I'm assuming that means Modern Masters, Eternal Masters, such, but that also could include Vintage 1 through 4, like the old the Masters sets that were MTGO only. Right now I'm looking to see if I can find the full list. So, because when I click on more info here, it does not actually give you more info. Okay, I found last week's post. Commander Legends, yep. New core set Cubans tomorrow, yep. Chaos Draft Masters, okay. So Chaos Draft Masters, okay, it does not include those Magic Online only sets. It's Modern Masters, Modern Masters, Modern Masters, Eternal Masters, Iconic Masters, Masters 25, Ultimate Masters, Double Masters, Vintage Masters. I wonder if you still get to double pick if you open a double Masters pack. Probably not. Because like that'd be weird to have rules for only one type of pack. And while I'm looking at this, I can quick go into the next couple weeks because the next 2 weeks of Magic Online drafting is going to be one that I'm going to be doing a ton of. So, uh, specifically, next week is going to be Supreme Draft Chaos, where you Supreme Draft, the pick two, throw away the pack, pick two, throw away the pack, etc. 18 times. But the packs are chaos packs. Could be anything. Who can say? Roll 18 dice. Flip 18 coins. The next of these, so that is next week, starting tomorrow. So you're going to see me drafting that on Friday and Tuesday. Friday this week, Tuesday next week, and maybe more than that. We'll see. However, starting on the 16th, a week from tomorrow, Supreme Draft Vintage Cube is when that is, which is Supreme Draft but Vintage Cube. So that week I'm super excited for. That's 2 weeks from now, not next week, but the week following. That will be again the pick two, throw away the pack, but for the Vintage Cube. So yeah, but yeah. So today we are chaos drafting Masters sets. That is the idea behind Chaos Masters. Is Modern Masters 2, 3, or Modern Masters, I don't remember the years. Modern Masters, Eternal Masters, Iconic Masters, Masters 25, Ultimate Double, and Vintage Masters. So, anyway, now I can finally close this. And then Vintage Cubes comes back for like 3 weeks, which will be fun, but. So, yeah. It's a chaos draft, Abyss Hunted. What do you expect? So, Shabadoo, thank you very much for the sub. I'm actually looking at things. I was reading from a column and did not fully see everything. Yes, yes. So let's just jump on in because if I wait, I'll be uh, uh, kind of treading the same ground over and over again. Chaos Masters Draft League. Now, hopefully, they don't have the sideboard bug anymore. I hope that isn't a problem, but at least in a chaos draft, I don't expect that to be necessary. Wow. Kid is rolling the tables here. 20 undefeated with Zoma. Zoma was a pretty strong monster. Zoma was one of the monsters you had to go pretty deep past Draco Lord 2 and such to get to in Dragon Warrior Monsters. He was like, I think it was 3 deep in the question mark, question mark, question mark. Zoma was was it Dragon Quest 3 or 4? No, it wasn't 3. I think it was, because, okay, so 2 is Hargon. 3 is, okay. No, 3, yeah. Zoma's 3. Because Zoma's at the end of is at the end of uh the Air Drake one. So anyway, sorry, I saw Zoma and I just get stuck into my Dragon Warrior monster's brain. All right, chaos, chaos. What can we do? We can do anything. Oh my goodness, right? So Blade Splicer, really good start. This card's incredibly powerful. It is 4 mana, 4 4 of stats for 3, and if you ever find flicker effects, you're in a super strong position. 3/3 first strike is also really good. Other cards in this pack that I like include, I'm actually gonna quick. So other cards in this pack I like. Tar Gargoyle, but that's way too much commitment for a pick 1, 3 colors. I like Magma Jet. I like a number of the flying bits in here. Scourge Devil is actually really cool. I remember this being a pretty fun bit in Shards. Physical Teachings, foily. But yeah, Blade Splicer easily beats everything else in this pack. Not even close. Let's go ahead and grab that and see what we get in pack 2. We got a Gamble. We got Annihilate. Ooh, I like seeing Annihilate. I'm sorry, what? I don't... I'm... So I'm just not feeling it. I love... Card's really, really good, but not here. Opponent's gonna have none non-basics. What do we got here? We got Phantom Monster. We got, I think Annihilate is really outstanding. This is a kill spell that cycles. Sadly, in a Chaos Draft, Avarax isn't going to be doing us as much work. It is a cool card, though. Wildfire Emissary. This was a standout. I also really like the Richard Kane Ferguson art on this. This has always been a really cool one. Yeah, let's grab Annihilate, see where this leads. Flooded Grove, Pyroclasm, Nezumi Cutthroat, holy shit. Fathom Seer, holy shit. Oh my god, sorry, look, skeleton eyes, yes. Yes, yes. Skeleton Eyes is what was like such a bad removal spell, but I love it. Anyway. So, Dusk Legion Zealot and Nezumi Cutthroat are both going to be just fine. Dusk Legion Zealot is a really good filler bit that, like, will, let us curve, let us keep playing cards, let us keep advantage. Nezumi Cutthroat's very aggressive, but, as mentioned, artifact stuff might be a little more around. I'm gonna grab the Dusk Legion Zealot because it looks like we have a high. Oh, hey there. Oh, Crusher! No, oh no. Oh, my brain, sorry. I also like Otherworldly Journey here. Can I table that? And a gut shot? Oh. It took a while, like, Dragon Quest, like, the literal first couple games are literally just one character doing a thing, 3 characters doing a thing. You don't have any control over what your party's doing. But like once you get to 3 forward, you're working with like actual systems, class systems. I think I'm taking the guild mage and we'll find a way to splash green for it. That otherworldly journey would be really good on the table. I don't see white in here. Bone splinter. Well, why are there so many bone splinters? That's the third bone splinters we've seen. This is the spider that grabs a arachnoweb. Bone splinters actually looks really good with the current set of cards we have. Throw the blade splicer, throw the zealot, throw a token. That's really nice. Yeah, yeah. As little bit of a aside, just kind of talking about Dragon Warrior as I brought it up. It's a game series that's basically stayed the same for decades. Shelter, Addle. Sorry, Addle is not actually real. Devout Witness is actually not bad. I like Baron more. Shelter's probably the easy one here. I would like Krosa and Tusker just to get this, but like, do I swap to the Splicer being the splash? I don't know if that's right. Like, that feels too aggressive in the opposite direction. I could, like, then have, like, this be active, and then, nah, let's do it. I believe. So let me actually talk through that choice. That choice was reasoned out in my mind because the last 2 packs we've actually seen white slowly getting cut. So I feel like if we can make white our splash with Guild Mage and the Blade Splicer, like we'll find this is really good and an edict. I don't know how good the edict is gonna be. Is that a living wish?
It is a living wish.
All right. So I didn't recognize the art, so I saw the bird and I'm like, why is my rare a card that destroys a bird? That's weird. Um,
I needed to hop off of playing tiles because I've been in the middle of the worst bad luck streak lately. I cannot finish a hand. I consistently get Torichi or other Tenpai, and then I discard into someone else, so on and so forth. And then this game I just did, I was playing just fine.
just gotta step back.
Yeah,
Just
I need to emphasize I was playing just fine, had a really good hand going, had a really good weight that I just like managed to work out as being a half lush, with waiting on, I believe, Eastwind. And then the player across me 13 orphans, like the player to my left, and the game just ended. At least it didn't hit me, but Jesus Christ.
we got a guild
That's
game.
pretty
We
good.
got Golgari Germination. Golgari Germination actually looking really strong. We have a lot of bodies that this could work with. Like, what if our board is basically impossible to clear? Red looks a little open, but that actually no. Sorry, red doesn't look open here. It's just that Gamble, Price Progress, and Avarax are not cards you want in limited, like at all.
Yeah, deal damage to twice the non-basics that they control
In a limited,
in limited.
in a limited.
Watchwolf is, however, limited all-star.
Yeah, we're not we've never been Celestia here, but I'm not gonna not pick. Oh no, I didn't table the otherworldly journey. Huh, that's sad. Um, Scion might actually get better with some of the token making stuff we have. Right now, we're kind of looking between like black is like kind of a known color here, but like what we're doing with the thing has started. Thank you. Like what we're doing with our secondary color is still an open question to me.
Yeah. Might open some cons packs and just get, like, Trilance. That'd be nice.
This is a Masters chaos.
Oh, right.
All
Okay.
Masters all the time.
I mean, and Trilans are actually probably in here anyway.
Corpse Jack Menace is one counter.
Counterliker, Evolving Wilds.
Love seeing Seeker of the Way at common. I love this card. So good.
It's a good card.
Um,
Very powerful white bear.
yeah. The two cards that actually, I think, the red actually looks like the strongest in here between Rift Bolt, Draconic Roar, which is like a Searing Blaze, we have a dragon around, and Splatter Thug, which is like all-star level uh, creature. Probably grab the Evolving Wilds and table the Menace because we were able to table Golgari cards before.
Yeah, that sounds about good. Plus, it's a pretty narrow Golgari card on top of that. Like, it's one that doesn't work with every single plan either.
Yeah, okay, here's a good old reason to be in Honden. Ooh, Honden. Beetleback Chief, which was one of the best cards in the set. Llanowar Elf seems pretty nice if we can actually, like, green, if we can stabilize into Golgari, having a Llanowar Elf is always a really, really good place to be. So, gold roots.
The
Just roots. Ooh. Ooh, signets too. Oh, God. Oh.
Ooh, Selesnya Signet and Primal
Command.
Command.
Oh, God. You gotta make me choose here? What the hell? This pack rules.
Another Golgari Germination, too.
Yeah.
That's probably coming back.
Hopefully we just
But
get that. Or like the
mhm,
Rotworm. Primal Command versus a
you're
Signet.
not getting the Primal Command or the Signet back. You have to choose.
No, I know. I feel like I pick up oh, God.
By the way, Hungry Spriggan should be an oof. That is definitely an oof looking at its art.
Oh, this is tough.
That is hard. I think it's the Signet over the Primal Command.
Okay.
I think the Primal Command is incredible and would also be an extremely good pick, and I don't think you'd be wrong for choosing it. But I like the Signet more. And this is just luck, so I wasn't like
No.
right for choosing it,
No,
but it is nice to
I,
see.
my tipping point was that I actually thought the Signet would do better for us because we do not currently have a Buster to tutor right
Hmm.
now. We have good cards to tutor. I can tutor good creatures, things like that. But I don't have a Buster to tutor.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna try to make this 3-color bit work with basically the Guild Mage on the splash because this is such a powerful card. Hilarious to see Scion of the Wild and also see Crusader of Odric is just kind of better.
Hmm.
Um, uh-huh.
Cabal Ritual proper, huh?
Yeah. Rites of Initiation. AKA just hyper win the game. Discard my hand and +5/+0 my team. Get out.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
It's an extremely powerful 1-mana instant. Damn.
yep.
Narrow sort of way of winning, but my god, will it ever win the game if you play it right?
Probably grabbing the Noble Templar over the Edict here. This is a mile of text to say Edict, by the way. Actually, no, sorry. Never mind, it's the other way around. That's the wrong way around, right? That's not an Edict at all. God. What pack is this? What the hell?
Choose a card name, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card with that name. Then put that card into your hand, exile all the cards of. Oh,
You lose
okay.
life equal to.
Okay, yeah, it's
This is
one
a
of those.
Master's set? What is this garbage I'm looking at? Like, sorry, I see the other sets, and I think a Master's set, and I see this set, and I see, like, patchwork gnomes, and, like, what the fuck is this doing in anything? I'll pick the card with Persist, based on Persist being a strong mechanic.
Tooth and nail. So that's another tutor for something that you don't know what you're gonna tutor for.
Cast our Tooth and Nail Unlimited to go grab like Scuzzback Marauders and Scion of the Wild Go.
That's if you're actually even getting up to 9. You're probably not. You're probably just playing it to get something out of your
I'm
hand.
probably fine picking Sporoloff Ancient here. This thing is fine.
Move 2 Spore Cry. Yeah, I mean, it's another go wide creature,
Yes.
which is kind of extremely our plan.
See, this is a Master's set. Tooth and Nail and Joyra, Brute Force, Perilous Research. Ooh, Famine?
Okay, Famine. Yeah, that's a the Black Chasm.
Yeah.
That's a weird card. Good card.
Yeah, Greater Moss Dog is. Oh, God. Yeah. I can't pick Gilded Light over, like, an actual honest sweeper in a deck that has, like, pretty good comeback potential from a sweeper. Hey, Corpse
And
Jack.
there's another Corpse Jack, yeah.
Alright.
Oh wait, no, that's the Corpse
Corpse
Jack, and then
Jack.
we're gonna get the Germination after
Yeah,
this.
or the, there's a lot of cards we might get after this, so, like,
I just feel like the Germination is the most likely.
Roots. This was one of the best, rally effects, or, you know, the best Trumpet Blast effects. Literal Fog?
Actual for real fog, specifically because your tokens might be less useful because players don't attack all out into token decks.
I mean, Roots is still real removal, so, wow.
Yeah.
Germination and Rotworm.
Ooh, and Rotworm. Second Germination spirals out of control like wildly fast, right? But at the same time, Rotworm is probably better individually.
Big.
Yeah.
Crushing Vines, fine with that to be around. Corpse Check Menace did come back around.
Cabal Ritual, that's reasonably playable?
Probably not.
Probably not, but I'm just saying it could theoretically be.
Yeah. Bio, I literally updated that yesterday, and it is as accurate as I can make it. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Each player who has cast a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast. That's probably not good for us.
No, Moldvine Cloak?
Yeah. I mean, that's... You know, it's a reusable aura, which is usually a good thing.
Also got this guy around.
Ah, Rothy Trapper.
What, I just updated it yesterday. Like, what is... Are you... Okay, I can't look at it right now. Okay, y'all clearly aren't looking at the same thing I'm thinking of. I'm not gonna... This is not the time to bother me about it. Y'all need to find a better time to do that. Yeah, Rothy Trapper. Siphon Life is cool. Vivid Meadows also real. I like Tappers, though. Like, that's really, really good removal stuff. Yeah, but no, for real, we're in the middle of the literal most time-restricted thing I could possibly be doing.
Erg Raiders. What's up, Erg Raiders?
I love this art on Erg Raiders.
That's a really good, it's really good art, and Kev Walker art, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And in particular, it's Erg Raiders, the classic. Chandelar All-Star Erg Raiders.
Good friend Broodhatch Nantuko.
Also actually really good here, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's a neat morph trick, is what that is.
Yeah. Also don't just like Kavu Climber. Just get yourself a card. Flash, extremely banned.
Flash is a card that in most instances is not that weird, but in this particular instance, in some versions, it's in some formats, it's completely messed up and bullshit.
Yeah, the fact that it puts it into play then makes you pay for it is why that card is busted.
Yeah.
You're gonna grab a Kavu Climber, like drawn card. Raven Cairn, Wall of Roots?
Wall of Roots properly, yeah.
Wall Roots versus Star Compass. I think Wall Roots wins that.
Yeah, I think so. Like, Star Compass would like a more heavily three-color deck, I think.
Yeah, and it doesn't fix, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really. It's just it only fixes for double costs, and that's it.
Yeah.
Of which you have a couple, but like in green and black, and you don't care about double costs in white at all. So you just the Wall of Roots fixes for the double costs in green, and it is also a ramp card. Etched Oracle, huh?
I don't think I can make the fourth color on that
I,
work. God damn it.
I don't think so either.
Oh, this late. I'm so sad to see it. Also, high wax main Baku in a chaos draft. You're definitely not working. You were like one of the best commons of betrayers. Damn, I love Etched Oracle.
Sunburst.
This pack sucks.
This pack really does suck. I feel like you're the best card. I mean, the most playable card in here for you is Ghostly Changeling, which is not. Or maybe Simic Initiate because it dies and therefore creates a Sapperling if
And like
Golgari Rotworm's out.
works with Corpse
Works with
Check
Menace as well. Yeah.
I guess Etched Oracle could technically work with Corpse Check Menace.
Yeah.
I ain't playing no card that says my opponent draws on it. Hey.
Mm-hmm. Create a 2/5 Tree Folk Shaman creature token. Neither of them have reach. They can't deal with birds.
It's called Reach of Branches.
Yeah. Does not have reach though.
Mm-hmm. Here's one of the most expensive dumb creatures.
Arcbound. Oh, modular Sunburst. Yep. Okay.
Valid Germinator would also be like good with our sapling stuff, but I really like Reach of Branches. Want to see a Siphon Life back around.
There's a fair number. Echo and Courage as well, because you can just name Sapperling and then BAM! Big boys!
This is a good 2. Balustrade Spy is also
Undercity
good.
champion of the Ravnica Worldwide Wrestling
Yeah.
League over there.
Praise Vengeance.
He's got a wrestling belt. He is the wrestling champion.
By God, it's the Undertaker.
Bandit Mizzet as my witness. He is broken in half, and then he regenerated.
Oh my, by God. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. That seems fun. Oubliette.
Hey, Oubliette.
Oubliette?
Yeah. Oubliette's pretty good. That's a good card.
I like an Oubliette. That's a good card.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're looking at an Oubliette. What if
Black O-ring. It's a thing that happens.
I like paying a bunch, phasing. Yeah. Eldrazi Temple,
Yeah, you get that to work in limited.
Once. I already did it the one time and never again, so.
I guess Sign in Blood here?
Yeah, that or the Rusalka.
I think the Rusalka's fine. I like the Sign in Blood more, mainly based off of what's your card draw in this deck?
A bunch of cantrips, actually. It's like, Annihilate, Kavu Climber, weird things like that.
That's fair.
I like it because I can kill an opponent with it. Alright, I did want one copy of Siphon Life as a... So it says Retrace.
Right, yes.
So
because you can keep on playing that for all of your later lands.
Yes, having one Retrace card. Nice. Good old Trap Blast. Super real card. Wow, look at this blue. Mostly
Ambassador Oak.
I saw the Heavy Arbalist around here. That's a
what was that in our opening? I thought that was in the second pack.
That was in like pack 2, but I mean right, somebody could have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm picking Ambassador Oak. That's Dragon Tempest. If we say the word dragon enough, people think that dragons exist in our set.
It was such a obvious misstep that there were no dragons at Common and dragons at Tarkir when there was one in Fate Reforged.
Right. Oh, this is actually a choice.
Balustrade Spy or Praise Vengeance, huh?
Spy.
I mean, it's not like anyone played that dragon at Common in Fate Reforged either, because it was
All
a
right.
really
Later,
bad.
gnome.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
It was a really bad lightning axe, but
Yeah, that was the one that was like a 5/5 for 5 with haste that shuffled back into your deck.
yeah, it didn't even go into your graveyard. It shuffled back into your deck.
Like, all right. So,
Like, they could have made it cost more and gave it Raid or something, because Raid was in
you
Fate
have a
Reforged and everything.
ton of cards to cut down. I'll grab kind of like the stuff that is.
I think your Golgari token stuff and then the Selesnya Guild Mages are in this deck.
Yeah. Um, Nation, Mages, Guild Mage, Walrus, Undercity, Troll. I don't think we're not Watch Wolf. That's not enough.
I don't think so either.
Annihilate, yes. Ancient. That Crescent Tusker in here. I don't know what article you're referring to. I I don't know what article you mean by the article Watsy put out today. Let's actually sort this by CMC. Okay, we got a lot of nice ramp. Like Walrus, Llanowar, Celestia, Signet. All really nice to see. Worm. Okay. Do I care about Corpse Jack Menace outside of being a 4/4 for 4?
I don't think you have like any counters that you really care about, right?
Yeah, like it doubles +1/+1 counters, which is literally looking at every card in my pile.
It might just be those two.
-1.
And if it doubled all counters, that would make it really bad with Scuzzback.
Yeah, Scuzzback. Let's go. I think it's literally these three. Mortician Beetle is on sack, Simic Initiate, and Final Automaton, and that's it.
In the best case for it, I think, is Mindless Automaton.
Because that makes it a 4/4 that draws.
That draws 2, and also whenever you discard, it draws a card, you know?
That's a good setup, not a...
It is. It's not a bad one. And if you do include the Corrupt Jack Menace, you probably include the Simic Initiate too, right? Like, just so you can have something else it functions with, but it's mainly just there as a 4/4. It's true.
Yeah. Alright, probably want to fill out this area here. 3s and 4s. Our 2s look... This is weird for me to say, but I like our 2s.
Yeah, I like our 2s more than anything else.
Usually I hate my 2-drops. Usually I feel like our 2-drops are just like garbage. I'm just like, oh no, this sucks.
You do also have 3 ramp pieces, and like that's also gonna help for... That definitely wants more 4s and 3s and stuff.
Yeah.
I still like the Sign in Blood.
Yeah. Just like that. I like that. So it's funny. Sign in Blood is to me still the like the effect like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say the last time this card was printed in standard was like an eternity ago. It's like calling a removal spell Doomblade when the last time Doomblade was in standard was also half a
Doomblade
decade
was last
plus.
printed like in M13, I want to
Like it's
say.
been
It's been nearly a
forever.
decade.
So
Plus, there's like they just print better than Doomblade these days. So
yeah, but Silent Blood they don't.
yeah, that's true. Like Sign in Blood, this is usually costed at 2 in black now.
Yeah, well, usually it's
2 in
black.
black with a slight upside, I
Yeah,
think.
usually it's 2 black, slight upside, not targeted.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's the thing about Sign in Blood I always loved was you can just,
You can kill an opponent if they're going like if they're drawing too many cards with this card.
yeah, M15. So yeah, it's been half a decade since Sign in Blood. So M15 would have been 2014. All right.
Which means it's basically hanging out around Doomblade as cards that aren't around anymore, you know? Like
Yeah.
M14 was the last time Doomblade was printed. Gotcha.
At uncommon.
Uncommon. That
Oh
that
my
was a period of time where
god.
removal was just completely
Holy
garbage.
shit. You want to kill a creature? Fuck you.
It doesn't even work on everything. It excludes an entire color.
Right. Oh my god. All right.
I distinctly remember like the M13 through M15 sequence of just like there was no removal in any of those core sets.
Yeah. Do I care about Blade Splicer? Like, how much do I have to work for Blade Splicer to work?
Blade Splicer does some pretty great work if it comes down, but like you're probably only going to have like 2 or 3 planes in it if you do include it.
I'm probably
And
including singular planes because we have Evolving Wilds, Cross, and Tusker, and I can even include Noble Templar.
okay, yeah, fair. Which again, seeing this come down on 3 seems a little unlikely.
Right, that's the problem.
And this is an aggressive card that wants to come down on 3.
Whereas, like, this is, double green. That's
And on top of that, Selesnya Guildmage is a long game card. You know, it doesn't really matter how long it takes because you're going to keep on making little guys, and then later on you'll pay the white. So I think Silent of the Wild actually probably the better include, yeah. And Ambassador Oak, sure. I mean, it's 4 power for
yeah.
manga.
Last pick would be either like Siphon Life, Roots, Famine. Amonkhel's last time had a targeted draw spell like that. Okay? Oof. God, I think the one I was I think it's now I have to look up the card. That's not how you type. No, it wasn't that one. There was like a version of this effect recently that had a freaking May in it. And I was so annoyed at like giving the like black card draw drawback ability a May so that you can just say, no, thank you. I will choose not to die to my drawback card. And it's like, what? No. It's not how drawback card works. This is just a 2/3 flyer.
Yeah, it is a flyer, but
It is a flyer. I think it's like this set of cards here
probably
for the last slot. There's a Evolving Wilds.
that's being included as a land, so
Yeah,
you don't have to.
That'll be in there. I don't think the Noble Templars needed if we're not doing the Blade Splicer thing.
Yeah.
Retrace is super nice. Works a little bit against reach of branches, but like it still is a real nice way to like turn late game lands into something.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's our removal suite look like? Just as a Bone Splinters, Edict, Trapper, Oubliette, Annihilate?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You got some decent removal in there.
I'm gonna go with the Siphon Life. I'm worried that the Scion might not really be doing enough in here. But
That's
fine.
fair, but I think that that's something you test out first before you fully commit to keeping it in or removing it.
Yeah. We also have like obvious sideboard cards, like hey, our opponent's goblins. You know, that sort of bit. Crushing Vines as well is sort of in the obvious sideboard plan. I think Roots as well if it's like big ground creatures. My problem here is that this is fine. It just can't hit. Yeah, that's the one, Melmoth. Thank you. In the literal last set, whenever a non-token cleric controls, you may draw a card and lose a life, which is just the most cowardice I've ever seen on a card. Like, that's not. Come on. 871. Again, I don't think I need any more than the one planes. Yeah. All right, let's lock this in and then have a bug prevent us from changing it. So, let's go. I did get a email back about the bug that basically just said, "Here's your entry back," and no word on the actual bug, which is what I cared about. So I don't know if it still has the problem where I can't sideboard. Good. We shall see. Yeah, I like the ramp in this deck a lot. Very happy with the ramp in this deck because we have the guild mages are really good payoffs for it.
Yeah.
Like
The moment you can activate Celestia Guild Mage twice for either color, really, that's when something, the game ends at that point.
Yep. So, and the hope is that it'll be pretty easy for us to get to that position with our pretty reasonable, like removal pieces and cards. I like that our black is basically just like 6 removal spells. Yeah, Bone Splinter's Edict, Wrathy Trapper, Oubliette, Annihilate, like, and then Dusk Legion Zealot and Sign in Blood. The only card in black that isn't removal or card draw is Siphon Life. And that's sort of removal.
It's removal for players, yeah.
Yeah, removal for players. We can just find an opponent, that'll be fine. Yeah. It's kind of interesting how, like, so there's only, like, 8 different packs in this draft format.
Mm-hmm.
And, uh, which means that, like, it's a lot less chaotic than expected. Like, Chaos Draft, like, is extremely, like, very hard to put together a deck with any sort of synergy, just kind of good cards. But, like, we kind of have a token thing going.
Yeah, it's something of a token thing combined with this is okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with the curve. Fine with the colors as well, like double green for the Guild Mage. It's on a full keep. The Gentle Panther. Well,
this format is making me think of like when they're going to finally put out the Masters Cube.
Ooh.
Right? Like all the Master sets and then they make a cube out of it.
Sure. Oh. Hey!
Okay then.
They got a discard. It's the rule of playing one of these on the draw.
Yep, that is the one down the major downside of those cards.
Hmm.
Primal Clay. Okay.
Happy to draw the elf here because it actually lets me play ancient, which I'll play first because it, you know,
Yeah, because it's not timing based.
yeah, yeah, lets me start like jumping the curve really high here. All right, so they've got Primal Clay is like the most generic of cards that could possibly exist.
Yeah, it's BYO creature right there. Like that
Yeah,
just the most perfect creature for for every circumstance. Note, it is frequently actually a mediocre creature in every circumstance, but that, that works enough.
yes. Oh, I
Oh,
was gonna say, I
choice.
wanted to draw the planes because it would let me attack, right? Like
Mhm.
because without the planes, I can't threaten this attack. With the planes, I can now threaten this attack. So I get my 2 free damage for having drawn planes there.
Mhm.
Without it, that would be a trade, and there's no way I would make that.
I was actually thinking maybe that you also tacked in with the Llanowar elves.
I,
Offered them the trade on that because you would have had a follow up anyway with Ambassador Oak, which does work better even with the activation.
yeah,
But I don't think this is bad either. That's just like
kills.
my own thought.
Ooh,
Nightscape Familiar. Okay, so you only care about. Wait a second. Boros Garrison. Boros Garrison 2!
Boros
Excuse
Garrison
me.
2,
Two of them?
2 of them,
But you're playing a Nightscape Familiar. Is it just because you care about the red?
2
Are
of
you
them.
actually Mardu? Is that the plan?
All right,
I don't think you can attack him with the Guild Mage. Or maybe you can, and you just don't mind wrathing their board. I don't know. It's up to you.
I'll take him with the Llanowar elf here.
Okay.
Because like either I get the morph or I get the Nightscape Familiar.
And if you get the Nightscape Familiar, that's free. So. All right. So what are the playable morphs in this set that
That's
people are going to be
hard to
playing
that's hard
morphs?
to tell.
Skirk Commando. Oh, actually, really good. You
Really
got rid of
good.
that.
Really good. That's off the table. That would kill my guild mage.
Yeah, you would have to have
Thanks.
left up the white in to onto that, and that's not happening.
And what are the good morphs? Uh, yeah.
One of the better ones? Yeah.
Oh, they played red there. Interesting. Wonder if they have a triple red or they just played that. Yeah, I've been. Oh, right. That's discounted.
Okay, I see.
Oh, fiery
I see.
temper.
That's why they were fine with that trade.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Just gonna push, huh?
I mean, same here. We're gonna slam them with the 4/4, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and rip and annihilate's nice.
Yeah. Then we'll just play the Rotworm. Like biggest creature. Yeah, to answer earlier question, yes, I've played played EDH a lot of. We haven't played like as much lately over the last like month or so, but we were having some pretty good games.
Yeah, I played some last week.
That's good.
I built the new deck. The one that is Godzilla.
All right, so then do you
The
have an?
power one.
This is a good like discarder. I like this one. All right.
Had a dragon use a sword and then have double strike and trample, and that was pretty cool.
You want to come at me? I'll take a damage. All right, let's. Okay. I guess we just push.
They've only got a 1/1. They can regenerate it, but it is just a 1/1.
They're dead. Like, if they don't do anything.
They have to put it in front of the, well,
No,
specifically the Rotworm they have to put it in front of,
Then
because
they go
you can
to-
just activate
then they go to
Rotworm.
2.
Yeah.
So they need removal here. Okay, here is the removal. No.
Maybe they just don't notice Rotworm's activated ability.
Sorry, Val, that's not something I could be able to do in the middle of doing all this right now. I guess I'm just going to kill them. Yeah, they're just dead.
Yeah, okay.
Like, they just realized they went to 2, and I have 2 activations of Rotworm. Rotworm, by the way, is just sack a creature, lose a life. Okay.
I would say you were doing a pretty good job of, like, flooding that board so far, so I think the Scion would have functioned pretty well in that game.
And I feel like we've got a lot of really good early creatures to beat up on, like that Skirt Commander.
Mm-hmm.
That's awkward.
It's very awkward. This can't play anything except for, well, eventually that Annihilate.
This...
And that's not even Yadmol.
This can't go anywhere.
This is a lot.
That's good. This looks great.
Mm.
What do I want to get rid
That's
of
Selesnya Guildmage on 2 off the back of Llanowar Elves.
And Krosan Tusker to keep filtering up. Do I just get rid of, like, the Edict here? Or... Because, like, Spoil Off Ancient against them seemed really good.
Yes, I agree with that. And you're gonna shuffle anyway. It's not like the Edict's going away forever or anything like that.
Yeah, it's, like, worrying, but, like... Sure, that's fine.
The fact that you just picked up another removal spell is actually super relevant.
And we can fix to get to it.
Yep.
Okay, here's... They're on the play, so they don't have the discard. Oh. Uh-huh. Draw a forest. Fine.
That just means you can grab the forest with Krosan Tusker.
Yeah, mostly it was I could get one damage in if I drew a forest or plains there.
Fair.
All right, let's get this rolling. Next turn, I Tusker to go grab forest or plains. Morph. Morph.
The second game. It's the same as the first game. I think more planes, actually.
Yeah, well, it's going to depend. So, like, what might happen here is that Morph might attack and then kill my Guildmage.
Yeah.
I might actually just have to, like, block with the Guildmage. Or make a token block. I don't know. I'm worried because I really, really need to get to 5 here.
Yeah.
That seems more important than basically anything else.
I guess if that's the case, do you offer them the trade? Or do you wait for them to turn it up?
Okay. That card was dead no matter what action I took there.
Yeah.
So, good to know. I mean, this is the one morph we knew, so I'm going to be reasonably expect that is the morph we know.
Yeah, the insidious thing about Skirt Commando is that if you can morph it down, that means you can turn it up, which is
and it's so much of a pain. Sure.
Okay. Thran Dynamo, huh?
What is happening?
Do you have a play?
Oh god.
Whoa!
Oh,
Nice
no,
EDH start, dog.
Yeah, my dude. All right.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and cycle. We're gonna go grab the plains.
Not the forest. You did just lose your white creature,
Right, but
didn't you? Oh, you do have the Llanowar elves, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Nah, I think you're right. Go grab that plains before it.
Like, this is the one chance I get at tutoring it. Sooner or later, we'll draw into double green. I'm gonna play my only double green card here in a moment.
Mhm.
Well, I'm not drawing to another
Yeah,
double green.
you've got two now. But the Sporoloth Ancient, is.
All right. Kill my Llanowar elf and show me I'm a fool, please.
But if you don't, we'll feel really good about this.
What is this? Am I getting fireballed? Raven's crime.
Okay. I guess the Scion?
You know my
Yeah.
Scion, sure.
You gonna cast it again and
Please.
again and again? Is that your
Please.
plan?
Raven's crime me some more, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
All right,
discard the
let's go.
Rotworm. I'm gonna keep
Yep.
all the cards that say draw a card on them and beat you. Like what?
We've got creatures on board too. This is a losing plan, buddy.
Yeah, this
Yes, they don't have anything.
You have a billion mana! Infinite!
Ooh, all right. Now we're talking.
Alright, I'm gonna call.
Hey, the best part about this is that it removed opportunities for not having the second forest to ruin you, so you're good
Yes.
with this now.
I'm just gonna hold these lands. I don't give a shit. You want a Raven's crime me, go right ahead.
We love it, actually. It's great.
Like, I'm just gonna annihilate what your real play is. Sure, that's a real enough play.
Yeah. That's something worth annihilating.
Yeah.
Also, it's the only real creature that they have, I'm willing to bet. Well, not in their deck, but I mean, it's like the only real play that they have in their hand.
Yeah. Playing the land so I can attack for damage.
Maybe they've got a protection spell.
Here it comes. Shelter it.
Yeah, shelter. No, but they tapped 3 for this. They didn't need to tap that signet if they did the garrison. Maybe they're. Do they not know how signet math works?
No. Well, if you tap the signet weird, it gets really funky.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to. Signets are funky on Magic Online. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
The thing is, that's the thing, though. I think they might think that they have 4 mana here, but they extremely don't. Oh, it's Dualcaster targeting your Annihilate.
Yeah, all right.
So can you activate Sopperlith at
Yeah, it's
instant speed?
I'm just gonna wait for it to get targeted. Okay. So they get a card off it too. Good for them. Alright. Well, that worked out really well for them.
Sure did. Not crushingly badly for you either. It would be really nice to keep that, but you still have the board advantage.
Yeah, I want to crack this Evolving Wilds, and they're just gonna keep Ravens criming me. Like, okay, I can't really attack anymore. Okay, they've got looting. That's nice.
Wall Roots. It's a fine blocker right now, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not what you need.
So the problem here is that we're now at parity, and they have a draw engine.
Yeah.
That's a
On
bad
top of
place
that,
to be.
Your biggest cards
Are all gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for like my other guild mage. I can attack with Kavu Climber and trade with like Dualcaster. That's about it. I'll wait on that. I don't think that's any good. Okay. Yeah, Siphon Life is in the deck. I'm holding these lands because like they can just Ravens crime me, and like I'm also holding them so that I can use them myself. Like, you know, if they want to waste their lands Ravens criming, that's a lot better than mad profiting, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I want them to be discarding my hand rather than looting for real threats. What the fuck?
Animate dead targeting their cougar? Wait, but you have better targets, right?
It has fire breathing, but it's never getting through.
Yeah.
Like, I can block it with Kavu Climber and a sapling.
My favorite part about the text of Animate Dead is, of course, the target
Oh,
creature
God.
gets -0, -1.
Yep.
I'm sorry, -1, -0.
Like, just. Okay,
The
so.
tiniest thing that brings it down for some reason.
Okay, just keep holding those. No reason not to. I want them, again, I want them to Ravens crime.
Yeah.
Ravens criming is way better than them mad profiting to find, like, gas, because right now we are barely at parity. And okay, that sucks.
That's
That's
really
actually the
bad,
worst
yeah.
possible draw for that. So because they get to kill my way of killing off their cougar and draw. Okay. We're taking the hit.
And then this is going to do probably another. Yeah, it's probably going to do 5 to you.
5 to me.
Yeah.
So you can only pump it twice, or once. I can block with wall roots, but they can pump it twice. Oh. Oh. Well, they don't realize it. That changes things, unless they have a play. No, Ravens. Okay, again, I'm completely fine getting Ravens crimed, but God.
Crime is on our side, functionally.
Okay. That's a regenerating blocker. That's a good threat. And I don't need to play the land. Okay. Stabilizing position. We now are looking for. Okay. All right. Bleed away the cougar. Bleed away the prophet. Which of these is more the threat? You know? I'm gonna use it so it doesn't get stolen from us. I think we can deal with the cougar fine. I think the prophet is what's gonna break the board state for us. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And now that they don't have a discard outlet, I'm gonna play my last land. Yeah, phasing makes it weird with the animate dead.
Because it still has Animate Dead attached to it while it's phasing, so it still exists, right?
Yeah,
Or
it will. Oh shit. Hmm. You can just cast Street Wraith, huh?
well, that gets rid of one thing. They can't choose to target Mad Prophet while it's phased out, right?
No, it's not in play. It's not a thing. This
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
So they would just get rid of Dual Caster with that.
Yeah. You know, like this is like maybe like the 2 to 3% play on Street Wraith. Damn.
Are they a full-on madness deck with only one madness card, or
They've got some pretty strong synergies. Terminating voice with dual caster, etc.
mm,
Okay. Yeah, they have anime dead too with all the that going on. Okay.
I'm just saying, Street Wraith right now is also just a 5-mana unblockable 3/4, so
Mm-hmm.
it's
At least
pretty good.
cast. I'll get rid of the dual caster.
How many lands have you drawn?
3 in yard, 7 in play, 1 in hand. There are 6 remaining in deck out of 17. So we're still not.
Okay,
We're not quite at a 1 in 3 to draw land, but we're getting there.
right.
I need. Yeah, there's no tech that makes sense here. Pass it off. Need to draw a kill spell for Street Wraith would be nice. So that'd be Bone Splitter. Yeah, sure. Keep attacking with a cougar, huh? All right. I'm actually fine with them attacking with a cougar because that means like that opens up like possible draws where we can crack back. These things are really good. Alright, now Legion Zealot. Okay. Um so we just want to get rid of the Street Wraith here then. Because that's the threat we can't answer. You know, I can also
Yeah, it
use it to
seems
kill
like
A-Bomb while they're tapped out of black, but like this will kill me in 2 turns, so okay. If they attack with Chartooth Cougar, I can block it with enough bodies to kill it. I probably have to, just to get it off the table. Do I take 5?
I don't think you ever need that mana. Main problem is that this leaves you with one blocker.
Right, but I just, like, if I don't kill this right now,
Yeah, no,
I'm
I know
gonna
you
get,
have to do that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get drained off the table. Let's regen.
Just in case. Makes sense.
Doesn't cost me anything to do it.
Yep.
Oh. Choose your regeneration shield.
Do you want to choose your heal or your shield?
Okay.
You've got a reliable blocker for that, and
That's it.
that's it.
That's all we have. I can block this.
I suppose it's good that they don't realize they can attack with the Nightscape as well. Because if you block it, they just regenerate it. Like they should be attacking with both here.
Yeah. That's nice.
That is super nice.
That's
Yeah,
super
there
nice.
we go.
Okay. Yeah. That actually answers the regenerating threat and would actually allow me to get in with Troll, possibly.
Yeah. Although, same situation there. They have a regenerating blocker.
Kills
so.
fell for my Trapper. Kills fell for my Trapper. Okay. They are in a really good position with that many cards left over. 2 cards on top. Oh boy, that's always just.
That's concerning.
All right. 2 on top. Show me your threat. I mean, you've clearly got one. Yikes.
Sundering Titan.
Oh, they have Animate Dead.
You lose.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. No wonder they're playing Thran Dynamo, right?
Yeah, no, that explains things now.
They can like turn 4 that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So it goes and so it happens. You can also draw all your lands.
Yeah, it's fine. It's kind of incredible how the Annihilate all of a sudden just turned this on a dime on my aggression, and then from there, like, we never came out from under that.
I mean, you weren't wrong for playing it.
Yeah.
Like, they had one of the only things that would have like turned this around as thoroughly as they did.
All right, let's move along. Okay. So, Sundering Titan. Oh, do I care about crushing vines in this then? For like, just get the damn Thran Dynamo off the table if you're gonna do that shit.
That's not a bad idea. They also have a Signet, remember.
They
They
can-
have multiple.
They can also
Mana
reanimate too, which is, you know,
Mhm.
dangerous. Almost don't hate roots here. This actually looks pretty good. They have a lot of creatures that like this is good against because of the regen. Like we just bypass.
Right.
What do we not want in the main? Edict?
I think Edict, first and foremost. Yeah, that was not very useful.
No. Go with the roots. And
Sporloth Ancient, if it does manage to do things, is like a really good win condition.
yeah.
It got taken out from that Annihilate.
Yep.
Because otherwise, their kill spells that they had, they were mostly red damage based ones, right?
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to like be careful with the Annihilate then.
If they leave up double red and one more mana, you might want to be careful with it. It's true.
Actually thinking about the Siphon Life. Funnily enough, the Raven's Cry means that this is kind of garbage.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
'Cause I can't-
But also, it would have been great in that game. At
Yeah.
the same time.
Scion's still fine. Corpse Jack is big, and big is kind of what we want in this match. big is kind of our stock and trade.
Hmm.
Sign out for Scuzzback Marauders. I want to trample over their regenerators. Okay, I can sideboard. Would you like to play first? Sure.
I'm glad you're allowed to do the basic mechanic of the game of sideboarding.
Yeah, right. Same. So I play the forest first instead of the swamp because it's twice as likely that I draw Celestia Guildmage as it is for me to draw Sign in Blood. Obviously, there's a punish on either side of that play.
Hmm.
So.
And now it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hey, Crescent Tuskers might be coming down as a 7-mana creature. Oh boy, that's really good actually.
Yeah.
Not right now because you still need 3 more turns to get it, but
It's pretty good in this match.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not good. All right.
All right, game. Sure.
7 lands left in the deck. That's fine. Stinger's kind of annoying because it means that the Scuzzback Marauders persist doesn't function.
7 more lands, right?
Yeah. And I don't want to play the plans until it's useful anymore. The beatdown, huh?
Okay.
Let's get the Marauder down. The Annihilate should be pretty easy to use because they don't have a ton of mana right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, no more. I'll slowly take pings from that. That's fine. Alright, what do we got here? Oh boy. Okay.
Keldon Marauders, huh?
Out for blood today, huh? Alright. Card's a pain in the ass, huh? I still think the Mad Prophet is the biggest problem here. Okay. It was nice to see. Okay. Yeah. That Stinger is gonna be doing a lot of work against us, huh? Sure, that's my oubliette. I like that. Quite happy with this right now. 2/5s are going to work wonders against this board. Let's go oubliette. Undercity Troll, no regen available. Okay, and here's our renown one.
Man, Renown actually activates an Undercity Troll. Now we're talking.
Okay. Reach of branches. Play a
Ooh, Reach of
forest.
Branches is super good here, actually. Dang.
Yeah, we're gonna be. So reach
Gonna
of.
be reaching.
This card is really good at making a long game go our way. So
This makes anytime you can double cast that on turn soon.
yes,
Like
yeah.
you play the Llanowar Elves, you can double cast it next turn if you draw another forest.
Sadly, Llanowar Elves sure as hell ain't doing anything. It's this. Sure.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I can't play it.
Forgot about that. On the other hand, like again, you're actually in a really good position right now. So
Yeah.
up until that Sundering Titan comes down, and even then, it's not the worst.
Okay. It's fine.
You still do 3. That's okay.
Reach of branches.
They spent that actual removal spell on a token that you can create more of, and then they're gonna go ahead and double it. Okay, this gives them a token, but they don't get the reach. So again, they don't get the full benefit out of this spell.
The annoyance is now they have a 2/5 blocker.
Yes.
But
You've got more removal spells in your deck.
yeah, I can play Llanowar Elf and then immediately throw it to Bone. Oh, yeah. All right. Siphon Life right here, right now.
Actually, yeah, that's super good. That's okay. You've got 1, 2. You've got 2 in your hands. This is already 6 damage.
Okay, so let's attack first. They can like double block the tree folk and kill it with a stinger, but I still get the dual caster for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have another reach, so that's fine. And like they block the troll and I regen. I don't care about that. So this gets damage in.
Yes. Okay, it still did damage, and you keep your 2/5, so that's good too.
I'm gonna
Actually, this is probably the best result, right? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna Siphon Life, and then I'm just gonna leave up double regen. If they want to waste time, where's this targeted me? Sure. End step, I get to reach.
oh, that's an instant. Dang, I thought that was a tribal sorcery.
Nope. So I get to eat this.
That's really good, is what that is.
Mm-hmm. And then they're gonna wrath the board in some way. Wow, alright.
Blasphemous act. I mean, you can recover from that a lot better than they can. That is, depending on actually drawing your forests, but that's okay.
Time isn't an issue here. They're at 5 life. This game ends in like two
Yeah,
2 minutes here.
this game isn't going super long.
Okay, they're gonna unearth and kill my Llanowar Elf so that I can't attack them for 1.
So 3 lands wins you the game.
Mm-hmm.
If they're forests, that wins you the game faster.
Yes. That's a draw and a half. We finally got Seagull Guard germination here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of genuinely a good thing because you can go ahead and put a bunch of minus counters on wall of roots and get yourself a 1/1.
And costs. Animate dead on my Croson Tusker, which is now my animate dead. Okay. Hi.
So again, Bone Splinters, super nice here. Rothic Trapper is actually also good. Yeah.
They're gonna kill it with Magma Jet. Yep. That's out of cards in hand though.
Okay.
Game log. I also get a 1/1 for this.
I wonder if they named the Plane of Wrath off of that misprint off of Wrathy Berserker. It's supposed to be Irathi with the AE, but the printer just couldn't do that.
Okay, they top deck Nightscape Familiar. Okay.
So they've got a regenerating blocker again.
This is good stuff. This is what I mean when I say that the game ends very quickly here.
Mm-hmm. And also, please, go ahead and wrath the board again. We'd love that.
Target you. Paint black. Sack wall roots.
All right, well, I guess if you attack out loud here, you're dealing 4 damage to them. You're dealing lethal damage to them, so...
Yes. Whew, what a game. That was a knockout, drag out. I was so very happy with this one. Finally showed off what I wanted Siphon Life for. Like,
yes, I'm glad that you kept the Siphon Life in because that was kind of key here.
Because like obviously we drew gas, but
yeah,
assume the world where we don't, we just draw lands running. They're still dead in 3.
Yeah, that was still have killed them in 3 turns after we had gotten them down to 5. So it makes your draws much more versatile no matter what.
Yeah, retrace cards are really nice like that. Flame Jab, Raven's Crime, Una's Grace. Like those were when you were playing limited in that set, you always wanted to have like 1 copy of something like that at minimum. Ascends Enlistment all of a sudden means your top decks are 2 1/1s instead of garbage, right?
Yeah.
Germination showed up too late to game 3, but finally showed up.
And it did do something. It still gave you at least a couple 1/1s.
Yeah.
Like it was still doing its work, even if it only got to do it twice.
Yeah. Retrace cards, for the most part, aren't ones that saw a lot of, like, all over the place tournament success. I can't keep this.
This is unkeepable.
Yeah.
I really wish it was, but you'd need 2 lands to make it keepable.
This one
This is better.
Fine. Again, I'm just going to throw that Edict down. Actually, the Edict might be good here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, this is a different player. We don't know if this this might be like
this
genuinely
might be better. Well, especially like Killer 2, right?
Yeah.
Killer 2 can get it with Undercity Troll. Now it's regenning.
I guess the Bone Splinters then.
Yeah, Plutopian Society. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I think Bone Splinters is actually what I'm thinking here now that we talk it through because the Edict.
Because you don't want to get rid of the Undercity Troll. That's your 2, and the Corpse Jack Menace is a decent creature later on in the game. And again, wouldn't want to.
Are you ready for combo?
Oh, Renown! Yeah! We're going to hold off on attacking on 3 so we can put down the Corpse Jack Menace instead.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. Now that's combos. It's a combo I'd eat 1 bite at a time.
Yep. Strange MD, thank you very much for the sub as well. I appreciate it a lot. Alright, red. Okay. Let's get this Undercity Troll. I'm not actually holding
Yeah,
back.
no,
So.
you attack. You get your sleep rate.
I want a 3/3 with regen, like.
Especially an uncontested one. You kidding me? And that's actually super good.
Yeah. Doing it this way in
That
case
gets
I
you your
need to, like,
menace.
weirdly edict or something like that.
Hmm.
Okay. Funnily enough, there's no way I can leave up edict. It's not possible. Black has to filter in. Now we got this troll. Maybe we get a turn 4 Sporloth?
Yeah.
Like, if we're just gonna run them down, that seems effective. Morph. Carbonize, 3 damage any target. If you fuck it up, hyper fuck it up, super fuck it up, obliterate it. Like, delete the card from your deck. Like,
This actually sets the cardboard on fire, is what it does.
yeah, like, just super gone. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Sporloth comes down.
And they haven't played a creature, so this edict might still be quite good.
Yep.
Obviously they can play big Beetleback Chief here. Yeah, okay. I mean,
Ooh, Sky Knight. Okay.
I'll be fine getting Sky Knight off the table. That's something I don't have an answer to. Also, that's a nice draw. Alright, Edict you. Alright, 2 4/4s. Let's go. Here's the game plan.
Imperial Recruiter. Okay.
Ooh, what do you got? Show me Kiki Jiki. I'm really excited to see if they're grabbing. Yeah, even worst case, it's like here's this card that grabs a Sky Knight Legionnaire. Neat. Also neat.
Arena Athlete is Heroic Falter, right?
Target, yeah,
Yes.
target creature.
Target creature. But yeah.
So we can like sidestep that because we can create the token at instant speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they get Iron League, Iron League Steed. Okay, they leave because they can't be 2 4/4s. Like, also, like, what are they gonna do? They would have to like triple block one of them, and then it becomes a sapling, and then I'm not letting this die. We just are like making 1/1s all day. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get the feeling this is a matchup where Famine might be good.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that doesn't kill your 4 toughness creatures, and it kills their not 4 toughness creatures.
Right? Like, I'm seeing an opponent whose creatures all die to that, and mine are 4 toughness.
Yeah.
The Edict worked out there. I'm not certain if it's a fully great card in the matchup because they showed us some really jank 1/1s. Specifically, Imperial Recruiter, it means that Edict is bad, and the Steed also makes 1/1s. That all said, yeah, let's. Edict got to do its thing. Now it can take a break. What? Huh. Well. I like Oak on 3. I hate Oubliette and no black. This doesn't look reasonable enough for me to keep.
It is Oak on 3.
It's Oak on 3 and nothing else.
It's still pretty good though. Like,
Yeah.
I know that's questionable, but you're on the draw first off, and It does still function against this. They didn't have anything early, but that was also, first game. They were playing red.
Like, Arena
Ugh,
Athlete tells me that the speed of their deck is faster than the temperature it was last match, but Oak is also really
right.
good against that. I'm gonna try it in the sense that I actually like the Signet. We have a lot of these fives that make our deck
Hmm.
run. Okay.
Okay.
The actual
And that's,
problem the actual problem I have with it is that um in order for this to be on, I need 2 running land draws. And like
yeah.
hell if I want to actually draw 2 running land, right? Like
Yeah.
2 running correct land draws. Sorry, deck. I needed to say that more. All right, fine.
Specific.
Yeah. So I'm probably sandbagging Forest past 5 mana. Sure. So that I'm not getting so that like Reacher Branches can work, and Reacher Branches
Oh,
can
that
easily turn this hand on.
Imperial Recruiter is a mythic in this?
Yes, because any card that would be worth any money at all whatsoever is always a mythic in a master's set.
Ugh.
That is how cards are put at mythic.
It's a 1/1 for 3 that
That's
finds a
nice.
2-power
Yeah,
creature.
that's
That
nice.
all right.
It's printing
I do
beforehand
like your
was
I do like your hand, like where it went now is kind of
the reason I
different.
kept it is because we have these fives. So
Yeah.
also like Iron League Steed sucks against this board. Like Iron League Steed full trades with the bigger half of this card,
Hmm.
which makes this a 1-for-1. This whole square, right?
Hmm.
Be fine with that. Hey,
Ah,
you feeling
second game, same as the first game. I
right?
see.
I'm feeling a deja vu here. Just don't know exactly what it is. Like that.
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
Um,
I would like to see more actual draws before we get the second swamp for Oubliette, but I think most of your deck is online. It's like one other double black card that I can think of. There's 2 other double black cards
yeah,
definitively that won't work, but
there's a couple.
mhm.
If I were to draw it, I would want to draw it in the sense that I draw like Crowsand Tusker or something like that.
Yeah.
I would actually cast the Tusker at this stage of the game. Like,
I mean, alright, it's a 6/5,
I
right?
love I love that this gives the text to all creatures you control. It's not fungus you control, it's creatures. So like now our elf warrior has this text of okay.
Yeah, so if you get more spore token generation spore counters on them,
Yeah.
hey, you can remove them from them too.
Are they killing Sporloth Ancient? That'd be like the move here, right? Iron League Steed's garbage right now. That's a tap out for a 3/3 haste or a 2/2 haste with a token. That doesn't work against this. It's very bad.
They grab the token.
All right. The token's the correct choice because the 3/3 is garbage.
Hmm. Rotworm. Okay, that's a 5/4.
Yeah.
Big
I
boys.
think this is get in with Ambassador Oak alone. Because for off
Yeah.
Ancient, they have a really good, like a reasonably good trade. Like
Yeah.
I know it's their board, but like this is actually one card.
Sporloth Ancient is a card that gives you an army. You don't get rid of it.
I'm going to hold any lands past this, other than like unless I draw Swamp.
Yeah.
This is so that if I draw Tusker, I could play land, play it. Most other lines I could like play, even double spell, where it's like uh uh the 1/1 that draws a card or something like that. Then I'll have 4 left over. Rotworm, I want a bit more black mana to go with because Rotworm is very strong at closing out a game. It's this tiny little bit, especially when we have Sporloth Ancient hanging out. Anyway, I'd love to.
That's 1 guaranteed damage every 2 turns. What speed?
Oh! You're dead.
Incredible.
In 28 turns, your life ends now. Like,
Okay. That doesn't do much.
It's annoying because they are... Wait, no! Is the bug still here? There's an old bug with Blinding Beam where the Master's Edition copy of Blinding Beam could not be entwined correctly, whereas the copy from its actual printing could be entwined.
Oh man, are you saying that like they only managed to do the tap two creatures?
I don't know, because, like, but we'll see. I might go ahead and trade with
Mm-hmm. So I mean, now you can then afterwards bone splinters. Oh no, you don't want to sack anything here, so I guess you wouldn't.
Okay, no,
Oh wait, you can generate.
It does work. Good, okay.
Okay.
There was a time where, like, that was a bug. I'm not kidding. Magic Online has some stupid bugs.
Yeah, of course. I don't think anyone, doesn't know that
Yeah.
at this point.
But yeah, that was legit a concern with Blinding Beam specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so good thing here. It also, Blinding Beam was quite good because it says creatures down on tap. It's not the 2.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Corpse Jack Menace, really nice right here, just as a, blocker. We're on 11, so like
we're going down to 9 here because you can still get the Saproling to block the servo, right? So no problems there.
Yeah, like I'm block the servo, block the Iron League Steed. I'm taking 2, and that's it. So unless they kill this, the problem is right now this is 16 on a crackback. Like,
yeah, you completely destroy them on the crackback. So
like
what are they going to
stop that?
They Ancestral Blade.
That card's fine. This card's quite good. Yeah. Like, it is a 2/2 for 2 that makes the ability to move it around, which they probably will just move and put me for.
It's living weapon without it being associated with Phyrexia.
Yes, they're gonna hit me for 3 and call it good.
Mm-hmm. I do think you have to bone splinters that, like, next turn.
Yeah, that's what the token's gonna do.
Yeah.
I think I'll attack first and see what they do. I like that. So how much do I want to push in here?
3 of your bigger creatures? So I would say like the Oak, Rotworm, and the Corpse Jack Menace.
Leave back Sporoloth.
And that's purely just because you don't want to get it like blown out by a the Sandblast equivalent that they probably have in their hand. They do have 4 cards in hand. Like they have a grip,
Yeah. Let's leave back some. I want to push damage though. Is a big part here, especially like with the Rotworm. There's some real threat. Okay.
Oh, they're full blocking, so that means that they lose their entire board then for no downside. Next turn, they're dead.
And here's a...
Oh.
Shit.
Fuck. That's really bad, actually. Damn.
Oh, it's better than us taking 4
You're not
to
dead next
it.
turn. Yeah, you're still not dead next turn, but...
That's very bad.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that's like the... That is like the worst possible thing that they could have done. Wow.
Again, I'm glad that wasn't 4 to my dome.
Mm-hmm.
So we're taking 3 next turn. Again, the threat of them dying is still extremely real here. Like, that can't be understated. Like, even if they tapped out and killed all my... like, faltered, they would hit me for less than lethal. They have 7 damage. Rift Bolt. All right.
Again, I'm very glad you still have 3 blockers after that.
Yeah. Swamp is actually a good draw here.
As Oubliette is live, finally, at
Okay.
long last.
So let me do some quick math. 5 out, 4, 3, 4, 1, 3. That is 4, 8, 15. If like Bone Splinters, Iron League Steed, kill a servo all out, they would die. However, that's super all in.
Yeah, they do have 3 cards in hand and 4 planes. We've seen Shelter before, for instance, and that would save one of their creatures. Riftbolt will do 3 damage to you on like what is it next turn? Because I think it's only suspend 1, right?
Yeah, it's a spin one. There's a active Rift Bolt waiting to come down.
So Sky Knight Legionnaire and Riftbolt will kill you together. Do you play the safer plan or do you play the one that could end the game right here? Because you're still in an advantageous board state next turn, but they could also have another burn spell,
or
you know,
just another
like
Sky Knight Legionnaire, right?
because it might be that you're not dead already because they've only been on 1 red this entire game. They've only been able to play 1 red card per turn.
Gonna note they suspended the Rift Bolt.
Yeah,
They didn't cast it, they suspended it.
which kind of feels to me like it might be insurance if the Legionnaire dies. Right?
All right, I'm gonna make
Like,
some attacks here first. Let's go. Sapling isn't worth attacking with. Okay. Okay. If they have another burn spell, we're dead. If they don't, I think they just die on our crackback. By the way, I sacked the 3/3 so that I had 2 blockers here.
mhm.
Because there was the case where like I leave 1 sapling back, they kill the sapling, and then just run in like Bull Ceradon or some junk.
Glacial Ray.
All right, time to visit the bar and grill. All right, so this is a deck with burn. This is a deck
Yes.
with reach. Like this is a deck that will kill me from very distant numbers. I kind of want this trap.
I'm glad that my read that they kept they entwined that they suspended it because they wanted to have the insurance that they could kill you on that turn.
Yeah,
Was a good read.
sadly not a lot to do about it.
Mm-hmm.
Questioning if Famine's any good against them. Actually not liking it with how those games went. Seemed like the most likely outcome is either it clears some things that didn't need to be cleared, or it
It hurts you instead.
yeah, it seems too harmful for me more than anything else.
Yeah, I see that.
Again, I don't like Edict against their setup. Balustrade Spy might be real, just as a flyer, or Crushing Vines. I don't know how much evasion they have, but they don't deal with evasion very well. I'm gonna go with this. Like, play first. Alright, what if we just mulligan every round? It's fine.
Oh no.
What if I just mulligan every hand? That's fine.
I mean, that's a lot better at least. That's an
Yeah.
actually pretty good hand.
Evolving Wilds and Swamp down. All right. Okay. Undercity Troll continues to be a nice threat. They might Glacial Ray it right here. Okay, I get it. Holy shit. Two bottom. Alright. All saplings all the time. I guess I should have all outed last game. No. Well, again, I don't know what their other 5 cards were. Perhaps they had a neck
Yeah,
snap.
no, there's. Remember, hindsight does not
Right.
necessarily mean the correct choice was doing.
I'm aware of that. I just like
Yeah.
I'm, like the thing is the fact that they suspended the Rift Bolt tells me that I think they had some other instant that they wanted to play. Are they gonna
Yeah.
kill my guild mage here? Yep. Okay. Just 1-for-1 removal on every card I play will beat me because I'm on a mold of 5. Like I can't stop that. uh Oh my god! Oh! Combo!
They have splice onto arcane. They have spliced onto an arcane spell. They did it.
They didn't splice, but they can.
Oh, they could. Okay.
Yeah, just as a rule. Okay, cool. Anyway, again, like I'm on a mold of 5. All you have to do is answer every card I play 1-for-1, and you win because you're up plus a billion on me. That's a good start.
So what? Yeah. So what you need is all of your cantrips.
Yes.
Because that will be the thing that digs you out.
Reach of Branches would also be nice.
Reach of branches would be really
God,
good here.
their hand is all removal, by the way. They passed on 6. Their hand is all removal or burn.
The scary thing right now is if they start targeting your face with their burn.
Oh no.
It's a goblin with a tiny rock.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you have to sacrifice 8 as well, is the idea?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Let's get in for damage.
Splicing leaves the first card in your hand.
Yeah, so like
You just reveal it.
so you reveal the card. So like say you play Glacial Ray, reveal Torrent Stone, you get the effect of both, but you still have the Torrent Stone in hand, which you can then cast later. It all gets countered as one, but like that doesn't remove the Torrent Stone from your hand.
Mm-hmm. It's a way to play less cards, which was an unfortunately common theme in
Bang a black.
Kamigawa.
This card can sack itself. Get out of here. Sacrifice Skullguard, you run to its own effect. Get the hell out of here. I'm not taking 6 against this opponent. Like, I would have to go to 4 to do that, and they would just kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. I don't get to attack anymore. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
We have a lifelink blocker.
Ooh,
What are you gonna do now?
lifelink blocker. Now
You
you're
can't
screwed.
attack in. Oh.
Now you're screwed. I have a 2-1 with lifelink.
We're going to gain 2 life.
Oh, I can't wait.
Impossible.
If they attack with a 1-1 soldier, I'll kill it with the zealot. Okay.
What are you gonna do now there?
I want to drop.
Martin.
Oh, they attacked.
Marty boy.
Cool.
Nothing? No, of course you got something. Okay. That's a
Help.
Yep. That's a 4-2.
Help.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, deck. What are you doing?
The best part is that there's 2 lands on the bottom of our deck right now. We've effectively.
Is that the best part or is the worst part? That's my question.
No, it's the best part.
I see.
It's the part where we've drawn 11 out of 17 lands. I'm gonna take some damage here because if I draw Bone Splitters after blocking, I will sure feel like the worst. Right?
Yep. On the other hand, oh, you're dead.
Oh!
You lose.
Oh!
Sulfuric freaking vortex.
Ooh, no, like.
Yeah, you're not digging your way out of that hole.
No,
That's gonna kill you.
Your dead is
period.
all shit right now.
You don't have any enchantment removal.
No,
You got a
not
little
even
tiny bit of artifact removal,
Yeah.
but nothing enchantment.
And then they're gonna lightning. Yeah, they're gonna Boros, charm us. We're dead right now. I don't even get to see my top card. Just again, this is 4 damage. This card's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, our opponent's cube deck just sort of like ruled me.
They had a really bad first game, and it like really poisoned our impression of their really good deck. Actually,
holy shit, impressive.
Yeah.
All right, time to fight Explosion Burger for the final round. What a hell of cool deck there. Oh my god, please.
This is vaguely keepable.
Yeah,
You know?
because again, we got like our cool 5s we might find, but like, oh my god. I'm really sick of. I think we've had to mulligan 8 times with this deck.
Yeah, which isn't the fault of the deck. It's just bad luck.
Yeah. Corpse Jack on 3 looks nice. Wrathy Trapper. Also, this is strong. I love Secret.
They're gonna Magma Jet Wrath the Trapper after their mountain though, so they're not gonna be able to do anything with that.
Okay. Lowering it. Ooh, my oubliette. Okay. Sure, you got it, boss. This thing's pretty neat. Just an onboard, you know.
Yep. It's an onboard disenchant. Or no, not disenchant. The one that does both target artifact and
disenchant. Disenchant.
Oh, it is disenchant? Okay.
Yes. All right. One. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know what counter spells could be, but. Alright, Corpse Jack Menace is big. We can use Evolving Wilds to kind of filter through.
Esperzoa.
It's beautiful. Beginning of your upkeep, return an artifact you control to its owner's hand. Not optional. The idea is if you don't have any other artifacts, you know. Anyway, I know what I'm boarding in against this.
It's the what is it? I forget its name.
Crushing Vines.
Crushing Vines, that's it, yes.
A draw I'm happy with? I can oubliette the Esperzoa and attack. They'll have to blow the Dispeller's Capsule on it. But then the Esperzoa doesn't do anything. That's actually fine.
Yeah, so you oubliette the Esperzoa, and then they have to use the capsule, but then they don't have a way to get rid of, to just pick up something with the cap. Yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And her hand has 6 points of reach in it. Okay. Yeah, that feels good. By the way, oubliette returns it tapped, so we don't have to worry about. All right. That's pretty cool. So they just cast a draw 2 with no text.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of triggers for a
Because
draw
it's
2 with
just
no
tapping.
text, but, you know. A draw 2 with no text is, by the way, what they needed. They were almost out of cards on hand.
Mm-hmm. And if they were able to get to combat, then it would be great, but they're not going to be able to. You've got to tap her for cheap.
Yep. Beautiful. So I want to play Plains.
You want to attack with the Llanowar Elves, right? So.
Yeah. So I want to play Plains here.
Or wait. I was actually just thinking.
I still want to keep the tapper up.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
'Cause
No. You saw where my train of thought was going, but you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah. The only other thought in here is if I could, like, squeeze in Siphon Life.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm fine getting down the most powerful threat I've got. Again, their Esperzoa. Again, it comes back tapped, which is really nice. So they can't, like, surprise blocker me.
Well, they have a new. They're probably going to crack that now to get rid of the oubliette because they've got a new one that not only bounces but also is good to bounce. So
Bully. You can attack me if you want. I left that choice open as a trap.
well, your opponent is going to take a lot of damage and then get siphoned for 4. Is the idea?
They're gonna die.
Oh yeah, activating Selesnya Guildmage
Right?
for
Like,
damage.
they're just gonna die here. Oh, hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're not dead on board, so I'm gonna leave Trapper back. But yeah, let's absolutely pump. So yeah, now they're just dead to Siphon Life. And I'm gonna prevent them from ever getting lifelink. So this costs 3 to activate. Just as a... Sure. Tap all your blue for it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's tap that in case they have an instant speed combat trick.
You're gonna just make it so that you don't have to spend the siphon life, so they don't know that we have it.
If I can. I'll use it if we have to, but I would like to not have to.
Right.
It's like, this is a lethal attack if they have no trick. Even without the pump. It's not the trick you want it to be. It's rude that that actually shows untapped there. Like,
Yeah, no, it really feels like
that's
it should be tapped when it's phased out.
well, like, I know that it comes back untapped under normal conditions, but that just tricked them. Now they don't know about our Siphon Life trick. Alright, Crushing Vines, hi. That's a really obvious in. Again, the Edict is fine getting out. Any other artifact clears, things like that we care about?
I don't think so.
Actually,
Like,
the Edict might be good in this match. They're not like token generating, they're just kind of like playing reasonable cards.
if that's the case, then honestly, Scion, I think maybe.
Yeah, that hasn't gotten to show itself very much. Alright, let's have fun with this. Alright, can I keep a 7?
We've won every game one so far. We can keep this.
This is really good.
Yeah, we can keep this.
Yeah, this is really good.
This is turn 2 Undercity Troll, turn 3 Signet or Trapper.
Yeah.
And then turn 4 Rotworm, so.
Yep. Yep, that's fine. Rather get the troll down right now. That's really good though, because it lets me get Signet guild match. Like next turn. So. I will not block. Post combat is creatures with evasion. All right. Hey, Corpse Jack. So if they want to make this trade, I'm completely fine with it. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Doc, I think we're gonna get a +1/+1 counter for free.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I think it's gonna
Let's
happen.
go.
I think it's gonna happen.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Y'all check this sick shit out.
Combo.
Undercity Troll's pretty good on its own, but what if?
Combo.
What if he's got his hype man in the back, ready to help him cut a promo? Oh, here he comes. Undercity Champion of the world. There he is.
Yeah!
Suit him up.
Yeah, okay. It's fine. I don't know why they traded their Wingsteed Rider. Like, I can't believe the value.
The unbelievable value of the 4/4 Undercity Troll. I mean, no joke, actually quite good. So it makes sense.
So playing the Signet. This way I can like regen if something goes really weird. Then post combat I'm gonna play my Trapper. So much value. I can't believe we got the combo off. The tag team champions of the world.
Unbeatable.
Yeah, so whoa. I guess I can bounce their chalice. Rothy Trapper here is from Planar Chaos, where they just sort of took a bunch of cards and swapped them in from colors. This is the card they swapped. Like, it's right here. Here, hi. My name is, So,
Yeah, let it be known that Wrath the Trapper is in fact very out of color for black. That's what Planet Chaos is all about, though. So
yeah. Okay. I actually like that draw. Because I want to tap the Esperzilla. Hmm. Yeah, there's all sorts of Harmonized Sarah Sphinx. Damnation is from there.
Damnation is something that like has actually stuck around though as something that it can just do, and that's not a big deal. It makes sense.
Yeah. I think I'm fine doing this.
Harmonize is not only off color anymore, it is now actually maybe more on color for green than it is for blue.
It's very silly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have to worry about, like, us getting cracked back for lethal. That is something that exists. I'm going with Ambassador Oak here because I feel like they're, like, that and Guild Mage are similar in stats. Alright, so they have to bounce Everflowing Chalice. Which sucks because then they're either gonna have to. Oh no, they. Oh, goodbye. As for Zilla. Okay, I'm happy. Guild Mage, if I draw a land, could be surprise lethal if I don't have to use the tapper. Oh my god.
Mammoth Umbra, the big boy.
I'm gonna.
They do gain sex off this, which is a bit of a pain, but
Yeah, that's what makes it a pain. But I have a tapper. Nice. Let's quick do some math. I don't think I can.
I don't think you can kill them this turn now.
So I think what I have to do is just leave up the tapper, tap this on their turn.
And you do want to get Selesnya Guild Mage down though, right? Like that's on this turn, I think.
I might want to get down. No, I can't get down Rotworm. I have to tap down. I think it's Kavu. Because, like, we're obviously going to tap this down on their turn. And so, what the best play for us is would be us drawing another land and being able to surprise lethal with this.
Okay, yeah, all right, I got you. So then the climber is probably the better option then, yeah.
Yes. Don't worry, Neil. We've got things under control here. There, and there's our land for it. No attacks this turn. I could tap it down and get in for 11, but like,
but that lets them possibly lifelink
if they lifelink it. Yeah, no worries. I'm glad we're on the same page here. I think I have to respect a spell coming out of our opponent's deck, so we'll use the Guild Mage as the secret. Whoa. Speaking of spells coming out of our opponent's deck, what the hell is... Oh!
Duplicant!
Boy!
Uh-oh.
Okay, sure.
That's no good. Oh, okay, well, I mean, you get one tap out of it, at least.
Hold on, you think you're living a turn? We get to force blocks. We get to force really bad blocks. Yeah. Yeah, we get to force some awful blocks. That Trapper is going to have to go under a bus. Let's go. Their hand is Esperzoa 2 unknown.
Oh, I see. Esperzoa to pick up Duplicant again.
Yes, that's
I
what.
mean, Duplicant is also just good by itself, doesn't need anything else. It's a really good card. But, like, that on top of that, Esperzoa makes it even better.
Yes, this forces a block of some nature. They'll die if they don't. They take 10. I could pump to make that
You can pump to make that 13.
13. I think I'd rather play the Rotworm.
That's fair, yeah.
Because the Rotworm also gives us reach. It would actually give us anti-lifelink shenanigans too.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn. All right. I think if for them to live, they need to trigger Seeker of the Way. I think they need like Flight of Land is not totally useful for them. I think they need to trigger Seeker, and it needs to get through. Like, and they need to threaten lethal in that manner. The problem is our crackback is currently double pump with Guildmage. Because I actually have both of my white sources.
Do you take the probable 6 here?
Uh,
They have 2 unknowns in their hand.
I think they're forced to lifelink here. I'm going to take the hit. Because if they go to try to lifelink on the crackback, I just sack whatever they block. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that also helps.
Doesn't really work how we want. I'd rather have my black for the sacrifice.
That's fair.
Let's play land. We'll just go to combat. It's on them. They have to stop a pretty hefty attack here.
Math is for blockers.
Mm-hmm. Every single one of these was lethal. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 2-1 in the Chaos Masters. That was very...
And also, like, it was pretty close in the second round as well, in the second game.
Yeah. We were the unknown of our opponent being that heavy on burn was pretty strong. I liked... So we're going to do another one here. We're going to do 2.
Oh, okay.
That's why I started earlier than usual. Usually I'd start at 7 Central, but I wanted to fit in 2 today. Because, so the next couple weeks of these, by the way, are going to be, like, incredible. Starting tomorrow is Chaos Supreme.
Oh, right.
So
and then after that
is Vintage Supreme.
Vintage Supreme is going to be so messed up. Oh, my goodness.
You want some Vintage Crunchwrap Supreme is going to be incredible.
Oh, the oldest Crunchwrap Supreme is, of course, the best of them all.
Right, clearly. What could be better than the ancient Crunchwrap Supreme? So yeah, starting tomorrow, it's going to be Chaos Draft with Supreme rules, which are you open a pack, pick 2 cards, throw the pack away, do it 18 times. And then Vintage Cube with the same rules.
And that right there is probably going to be the highest powered limited format they've ever put out, right? Like,
it's gonna be a lot. So
you've opened 2 Power 9 before in a Vintage Cube, like a pack.
Yeah, and win one.
That's
pack.
happened before.
Yeah, one pack. You can get like Mox plus a Time Walk or something like that.
Yeah,
You
like
feel bad about it, but you like pick the Time Walk and pass like Mox or something like that.
Like, the only concern I have,
All right,
is that every single deck's gonna do that.
We're not done with this, Hundred. We're going to round 2. So let's go ahead and get ready. Let's go ahead and jump on into round 2 then.